In this 25NL hand, I want to talk about being disciplined and being able to fold top pair when you're facing aggression versus a loose passive fish. So let's get right into the hand. We have a 50/0 limping under the gun, and we have King Jack offsuit. So this is just a fairly standard isolation raise, folds back around, and our opponent calls. The flop appears to be a pretty good flop. We end up flopping top pair with the gut shot straight draw and the backdoor flush draw as well. But our opponent decides to bet into a pot size bet. So what in the world does this mean, and what in the world could our opponent actually be making this move with? Well, again, let's load up Equilab and let's do a bit of analysis at 25NL, and let's make some assumptions. So we're facing a pot size donk bet from a 50/0, and a 50/0, that is a calling station. So typically loose passive calling stations don't show aggression unless either number one, they have a very strong draw, or number two, they have a very strong hand. So given that he has limped 50% of his hands, he hasn't raised a single one yet out of 19 hands, tells us that he's limping both weak hands and both strong hands. So let's define what his range could be here. Could it be pocket kings? It very well could be, because people just do crazy things. Even at 25NL when they're fish, could it be pocket queens where he has the gut shot straight draw with a medium pair? Yes, it very well could be as well. How about pocket tens and pocket nines? I'm definitely going to rule those in as well, and pocket jacks as well. What about the heart draws? What about all the ace-high heart draws? I think that he's probably going to have all the ace-high suited heart draws within his range as well. So we're going to go ahead and add all of those in, and we'll put them as hearts. And then pocket aces could be within his range as well. And then I think probably let's actually put the board texture on so it allows me to only select the cards that are available. Let me put mine hand in as well. So king of jack, jack of hearts, and we'll put the flop board texture on here. So when I do the suit selection for narrowing down his range, it only picks the available ones. Okay, so let's go back to his hand. So what about flush draws, as well as a king high flush draw like king queen of hearts? I think you could have king queen of hearts as well. And we'll do suit selection. So king queen of hearts is definitely within his range. What about king queen offsuit, where he also has a gutter straight draw? I think that's within his range as well. I think he also has king jack as well within his range. And in terms of other possibilities, he could also have queen jack where he made the straight as well. He could also have ace jack, but I think it's a lot less likely that he has ace jack, to be honest. Just because I don't expect him to make that move with a gutter draw at all. So could he have ace king? He could have ace king offsuit as well. Could he have ace queen? I think only ace queen of hearts, to be honest. I don't think it would do with ace queen offsuit. So let's assume that he has a range like this. Let's evaluate our equity. With a range like that, he has around 62% equity. We have 37% equity. Given that he is betting a pot size bet, we're getting 2-1 on our money, and we need 33% equity to call. So seeing that we have top pair, we have a backdoor straight flush draw, we have the gutter straight draw as well. I don't think we can fold here, because I think that we do have enough equity to call based upon his range. So we make the call. However, we need to be very cautious on the turn. And if he still maintains his aggression on the turn, then we need to fold. He bets pot size bet again. We fold. And let's see if it actually shows his hand. So he actually showed his hand. So he ended up having king 9 offsuit. And so the whole point with this hand is that when a loose passive fish is showing aggression, you need to give them a lot of respect. Doesn't matter if it's 2NL, 4NL, 5NL, 25NL, 30NL, 10NL, whatever. Loose passive fish don't show aggression unless they have a strong made hand or a very strong draw. So you don't want to go broke with a hand like this, a hand such as king jack, where you have top pair. So I would probably be folding this turn with ace king. I'd probably be folding this turn with king queen as well. So I just don't expect that one pair is going to win a decent frequency at the time versus a fish that is loose passive, that's donk betting into me a pot size bet, multiple streets. So this hand history is all about just, being patient and being disciplined and being able to fold top pair when you think you're behind. Because remember, top pair is nothing more than top pair. We don't beat sets, we don't beat two pair, we don't beat the straight. There's just so many hands on here that beat us that we don't beat. And also, King Queen beats us and Ace King beats us as well with King Jack. So anyways, yeah, I just wanted to highlight this and highlight that we need to be able to be disciplined and make big folds versus loose passive fish that are showing aggression.